I will walk you around the backyard. We are now going to go out the back kitchen door. Out to the backyard. And this is there's kind of a little bitty area outside of the door here. There's the door to go in. And the other side of it where we have put our poor old grill. And we've got concrete steps going down to a deck area, a concrete deck area, or flagstone deck, I guess you would call it. And pretty sunny out here. This is a nice little flagstone deck here in the backyard. I will say it is not very even or level. We'll have to kind of decide what we're going to do about it, if anything. You'll see that there are a lot of rose bushes in the garden areas out here. The old man who lived here before us was a gardener. It's one of the things I really liked about the house. And there are many, many roses. He was very much of a rose fan. So now we are turned around and we are looking back at the house. We are on the south end of the backyard. This is Shepherd Street along here, along the south end of the backyard. These are utility shelves that were in our old garage that Tex has hosed all the dust off of, and as soon as they're dry, they're going into our basement for storage for storage shelves. So this is the back of the house here. And the part that comes outward over there, that's the master bedroom where the bay window is. And you can see that the fencing around here is all wrought iron fencing. I think it's painted, which I guess means I'm going to have to paint it in the future at some point. But this is our nice backyard. This is the upper level of the backyard. As you can see, there are garden areas all the way around. They all need cleaning out from last winter. A lot of work out here to do. But this is the upper tier of the backyard. And I'll walk down to the lower tier so you can see what that looks like. We go through a little arbor here that had been put up. It doesn't have anything around it. I think he meant to grow roses over it, but you have a little set of stairs, concrete stairs that go downward here, down to the lower level of the backyard. And then over on the south area, you've got a garden bed over here. There are a lot of flowers in here at the moment. He really liked spring flowers. There are tulips, a lot of hybrid tulips all over the property that are coming up now, and they're just beautiful. Beautiful little hybrid tulips. But this garden area is going to be just perfect for growing vegetables as soon as I tear it all out. And you can see there is just an extensive irrigation system through it. I'll be interested to discover how it all works. So there's the back fence that is against the alley. This is a little tree of some kind. I don't know what it is, but it does apparently blossom. I don't know what it is, though. And these are the stairs that go back up, the stairs we just came down. And you can see that it's actually quite a ways down. It's a good I don't know, 4.5, 5 feet maybe. So this is you can see the rest of the backyard. There's another garden area right here. I tried to count the rose bushes that are in this small area here, and it is something like 30 or 40 small rose bushes. There's a very large tree here, a big old tree of some type or other. Hi, Tex.
Hi. See how deep it is?
Yes.
Yeah. And there is, by the way, a walkway up on this end.
Yes, and we'll go that way. So we're headed down to this other end. There's a very interesting feature over here. And as we go, I'll show you over here, out the other side of the fence. This is the alley. It's in back of the house. A number of these streets here have alleys in back of them. So we're headed down to the northwest corner of the property, down on the lower tier. And there is a tiered garden area over here with a sidewalk down the bottom and a tiny little stone wall with a big silver thing in the middle, whatever that is. I just got rid of about 3 of those silver things in the front yard. They were as heavy as bowling balls. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they light up, but he liked them. Anyway, these 3 tiers here, as you can see, they are just full of lovely blooming tulips. Just beautiful. And I'm going to have to replant those tulips. I'm going to save the tulips. I think they're just gorgeous. There are also a lot of chrysanthemums along with the rose bushes. But these 3 tiers just are crying out, I think, for tomato plants. At least that's what it says to me anyway. And that's what will hopefully find its way into there, is tomato plants. So now we're at the end of this long tiered wall. And here's another way back up to the upper tier. No steps here, but just a grassy walkway. So we'll go back up. And this is the northern end of the property. And this wall and fence heads straight out to the front yard. That's the north end of the house. There's Tex again. He seems to be everywhere.
There are 3 outside faucets.
3 outside faucets?
This is the only side of the house that doesn't have its own outside faucet.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good. We like outside faucets. So now we're at the bedroom end of the house. This is the big bay window that's in the bedroom. And now we're headed back to the back door. This is a series of sticker bushes here. I don't know what they are, but I'm not fond of sticker bushes. So these sticker bushes are probably not long for this world. We'll see. I may not get to them this season. And so we're back to the back door and the patio area. So that's the backyard. One more little view of the backyard. I'm here on the upper tier. There's Tex again. And Pyewacket's in there somewhere. I think he's headed down those steps. But I'm right at the edge of this upper tier, and I thought I would just give you a view of the lower tier from this spot. There's the place that's going to be a vegetable garden. There's another potential vegetable garden area. The big tree, the alley beyond, and then that tiered area down at the other end, which will become tomato plants. And there's Pyewacket, sniffing around, seeing what he can see. There's Tex again. So you can see it's a ways down there.